Hey guys, it's Jaclyn. So today I wanted to film a video doing a full face of makeup using products that I hate. Now I've seen this video go around and I think it's so funny. I think it's hilarious to see people use products that they clearly don't like using. And I also think it's a good way to kind of learn about some products that didn't work out for people or hear products that were overhyped, things like that. So it was actually pretty hard for me to kind of come up with a little collection of makeup of products I don't like, because normally if I don't like a makeup product, I'll give it away to someone or give it to someone that can use it. So it took me a while, but I think I have a bunch of products here that, or I know I have a bunch of products here that I dislike. So let's get into this tutorial. I'm so excited. My makeup's gonna look so good. And the thing is too, I have to go out like in about an hour, so whatever goes on my face, I'm going out like this, so I can't wait. Okay, so the first product that I have here is this Inglot HD Foundation. Now I have two different bottles here because it was a struggle to find my color, and I still feel like these mixed together don't make the right color. I feel like a lot of these foundations are very gray, like they're literally just have a gray undertone, like it just does not look right. So yeah, this does not look right on the skin, first off, and second of all, it's so thick. Like it feels so heavy and just like gross on the skin. So I'm not a big fan of this. And I haven't used it in quite a while. It's just been kind of sitting in my drawer. Oh, do you see that? It's just so heavy. Like I said though guys, I really am gonna try because I want my makeup to look good. I really do. I honestly though don't normally have products that I really dislike, just because I normally do like a ton of research before buying a product or like watch other people's reviews. So I feel like I normally end up liking a lot of the things that I end up trying out, but these ones are definitely a no for me. And oh, I feel like I always have to say this when I do these videos, but just because the product didn't work out for me or just because I don't like it, obviously it doesn't mean that I like hate the brand or that I think the products are awful or that you're not gonna like them. These products just didn't work out for me and they're not what I'm looking for in makeup. I'm not sure if this color is registering on camera, but I look gray. Like I just look ill. This is not what I want my foundation to do. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Next product that I have here is this MAC Prep and Prime little highlighter pen. Now, this is kind of weird because I used to like this. Like, I used to think it was really good, but I finally grabbed it out of my drawer. I hadn't used it in so long, and I finally used it again, and I find it so bizarre. Like, it's not expired. I didn't get it that long ago, but it pulls the product underneath off. So watch, as I put this on my, say, under eyes or like where I want to highlight, it literally will remove whatever concealer or foundation that you've put underneath it. It's so bizarre. Like wherever I stamp my beauty blender or like press a brush, like you'll see the mark because it's pulled off the product underneath. It's so weird. I don't know how I ever liked this or how I never noticed this. See, it's doing it again. I mean, I don't know why I expected it not to, but like why? What is the point? Okay, so I've given up on that. I'm going to go in with a setting powder. Again, I didn't have any powders on me, the powders that I don't like, because I've given them all away. So I'm just using my regular Makeup Forever setting powder. But this is a powder that I don't mind. I am kind of on the fence about this though. I feel like I've used this for so long. But if you get your photo taken and there's a flash, watch out. This does not do well in flash photography at all. It looks great on camera, which is why I use it a lot to film, but I will never wear this if I'm gonna be photographed anywhere because it has mega flashback. Okay, next up I have this bronzer, and this bronzer is just so awful at being a bronzer. Now, it's not that this product is necessarily bad. I mean, I think it would make a gorgeous eyeshadow. Like, it's fairly buttery and fairly blendable, but it is just so shimmery that I don't know why anyone would want to use this as a bronzer. So I just feel like the marketing and it's just so wrong. Like, it just should not be a bronzer. But I don't know, maybe there are people out there that love a very shimmery bronzer. Oh no, it's a lot more pigmented than I thought. Oh no, it's not blending at all. But no, it's just so shimmery, it looks silly on the skin. But I have been trying to at least use it up and use it as an eyeshadow, which it's not bad at, but it is not good at being a bronzer, I can tell you that. Okay, this next product that I have here is just so annoying, and every time I try to love it again, it just constantly disappoints. And this is the Makeup Forever Sculpting Kit in number 2. Now, I just hate the formulation of these powders. They're so chalky. This highlight is like not even pigmented. Like, it just does nothing. And this bronzer, or I mean the contour color, is so not blendable. it is ridiculous. Like, let me show you. Even if I use the lightest hand possible, it is just so harsh. And there's just, oh my gosh, do you see this? There's no way to blend it out. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented as well, which isn't always a bad thing, but in this case, when the product is not blendable, that's a problem. This is so patchy and so harsh. It's just not good. Like I said, I hope the camera is doing a decent job at actually showing you these products. Sometimes I find, since the lighting is so powerful, sometimes you can't see necessarily all of those fine details and how bad it is. I find the lighting sometimes makes things look better, so I'll see when I watch it back. I'm hoping it looks as bad as it does in real life on camera. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that highlighter shade, the highlighter shade that does nothing, and I'm gonna try to make my cheekbones pop. No, didn't do it. What a surprise. Like, I don't get this product. Even if someone was super, super fair, like, this would not show up. It just has no color to it. Okay, next up, I have a blush, and I'm prepared for a lot of people to disagree with me on this one. This is the ever so famous Nars Orgasm blush. Now, this is the most popular blush worldwide. I'm pretty sure there was like a statistic that says like every 4 seconds this blush sells. So it's super popular. Now, I was super excited to buy it because I love Nars and I have never had any issues with any of their products before, except this one. I don't know what it is. It is not blendable. It feels so dry and chalky in the pan. There's almost no pigment to it, but there's tons of glitter. It just looks so bad on the cheeks. I find it super unflattering. This color in the pan looks so beautiful. If it could look like that on my cheek, I would be happy. But it's just not pigmented at all. And again, I'm almost convinced that this is a defective blush because I know so many people love it. So I'm not sure why it's just not good. Like, all it is putting gold glitter on my cheeks. I don't know what to do with this blush. It just really does not work. Okay, next I'm gonna move on to eyebrows, and I'm slightly dreading this because my eyebrows, I know they're gonna look so bad no matter what I do. So this is from Kiss, and I don't know what shade this product is in. Maybe it's a 1 shade kind of thing. And this is like a little eyebrow powder kit, and it's got a little wax and a little highlighter. The actual formulation of this highlighter is not bad at all. I don't mind it. But I have an issue with both of these eyebrow colors. First of all, this dark one is just way too dark, and the lighter one is way too warm tone. It just looks bizarre on my eyebrows. I prefer a much more ashy colored eyebrow, and this just is the opposite of that. And not only do I not like the color, oh no, where did I put my eyebrow brush? Oh, there it is. Not only do I not like the color of this product, I find it to be super pigmented, but once you apply it, it just doesn't budge. Like, wherever you apply it, it just stays, and it's super intense. Very similar to the Makeup Forever contour color. It's just so intense, and you can't really work with it. So I'm gonna try to use this again ever so slightly. Ugh, the color is just such a reddy brown as well. Like, I feel like it's almost too red even if you had red hair. I'm really gonna try to blend this in and soften it out as much as I can. I literally have like an ombre eyebrow. Like, it starts like an ashy dark brown and then it goes to like a red. This is not cute. I'm hoping the place that I go tonight is very dimly lit, so you can't tell how bad my makeup is. Okay, the next product that I have here is from Benefit, and this is more of like a newer release. This is the Ready Set Brow. It's their new clear brow gel, and I just really don't like this. The one thing I do like, I can say, I do really like the wand on this. I think it's really nice, but the product itself I find is very crunchy and very like drying on my eyebrows. So I find if I comb this through my eyebrows, it does hold them in place, but they're like shiny and they're like extremely glued to my face. I really can only see one type of person who would enjoy using this, and I feel like that would have to be someone who has extremely coarse, thick, unruly eyebrows. And even then, I think it's a little intense. It's literally glues your eyebrows down, and it makes them so glossy and shiny, it looks unnatural. Okay, the next thing that I have here, again, I feel like a lot of people will be surprised by this. This is the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. Now, I tried to wean this off to my mother and get her to use this. She only liked this one color here, so she's hit pan there. But she gave it back because she doesn't like this palette either. Again, maybe I have a defective palette. I don't know what's up. All of the colors are super chalky, like none of them are pigmented, especially any of the ones with shimmers. There's just no color payoff at all. Even if I rub my finger back and forth or like add a wet brush to it or anything, like there's barely any color payoff. The shimmery ones exactly are the worst. The matte ones are all right, but again, they're super chalky. They're just better than the other ones. So yeah, I'm just really not a big fan of this palette. And side note, I don't like the plastic packaging. I prefer the original Naked palette packaging because the clasps of this have broken off. So that's just kind of annoying. But I'm gonna try to do my best and do a pretty eyeshadow look with this bad palette. I think too, a lot of the time you don't realize necessarily how bad a product is until you try things that are way better. Like, I feel like now that I have tried, I mean, a fair share of makeup, I've experimented with a ton of different products, I can look back at some of my old favorites and I try them again and I realize how bad they actually were. So yeah, sometimes I feel like the more that I try things, the more picky I get because maybe, I don't know, maybe I've got high makeup standards. I guess I do. What can I say? And just another thing to add to the list of reasons why I don't like this palette, I just hate the colors in here, and that's completely, like, it's no one's fault. I mean, I bought the palette knowing the colors in here, but none of the palettes, or none of the colors in this palette really work for my coloring, so that just is the icing on the cake on why I don't like this palette. Ugh, the colors are just honestly so patchy and inconsistent. They're nowhere near the level of, like, the original Naked palette. The fallout on these shadows are really bad as well. I feel like this video is just such a negative video. I'm just like, oh, I hate this. This is such a bad product. I swear I'm not this negative all the time. I'm using products that I don't like, guys. Okay, now the mascara that I have here that I really don't like is a Fusion Beauty Lash Fusion Extra Extra Large Dramatically Volumizing Mascara Waterproof. That's a long name. But yeah, okay, so I had really high hopes for this product, to be honest, because I love me a good waterproof mascara. First issue though, do you see how much product comes out? Like, the stopper is in there and it's just not stopping the product from glopping, is that a word? From like gooping out of there. It's such a mess. It's all around the handle, it's all around the rim of this. And like when you put it back in, so much product spills out. It's just such a messy product to work with. And the next thing that I don't like about it, well, one, you have so much product on the actual wand, but then also the brush is such a inconvenient shape. It gets all over like my crease, and I have more hooded eyes than not, and it just is not helpful at all. It makes such a big mess, and I can rarely ever use this without getting mascara everywhere. So I'm gonna try my best, but it's just so annoying to apply. And honestly, if the brush could get fixed and if the bottle kind of issue and the stopper issue would be fixed, this product wouldn't be that bad. Like the mascara itself, it's very black, and I mean, it is pretty waterproof, but it's just such a pain to get on. Oh, got some on my eye, what a surprise. Ugh, such a hot mess. I'm gonna try to clean up what I can with a Q-tip, but the issue is that the product is so waterproof and like smudge proof that you basically just need to take like remover to get it off. You can't even try to smudge it away. Okay, and the final product to finish off this glorious makeup look featuring all of my favorite products is this lipstick from L'Oreal. Now this is, I believe, marketed as like a liquid lipstick or something along those lines, which it is not at all. This is in the shade 306. Unfortunately, the name of the actual product is not on here, so I can't even tell you what it is, but it has like a little patch of the color on the bottom and on the side. This is such a pain to apply. It's so thick and uncomfortable on the lips, but on top of that, it's so patchy. And with a dark color like this, like you do not want a patchy lip color. You'll see when I put it on, but there'll be like areas that are really sheer and other areas that are more like opaque. It's just so inconsistent, this formula. Like I feel like I'm applying like honey on my lips or something like really thick, and ugh, just feels gross. It doesn't help that this applicator is like so fluffy and huge. I honestly really wish I knew what the actual like lipstick collection this is from, so that way I could tell you to avoid it, because it is that bad. Like the rest of them, I'm like, okay, maybe it might work for someone else, but this, like, no, there can't be anyone that likes this. It's just so patchy. It looks so bad on my lips right now. Oh, and it just feels so gross. But that is everything. That is the entire makeup look, doing a full face of products with products that I don't like. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope maybe you can learn from some of my makeup mistakes and some of these products. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. It was a bunch of fun to film, even though I have to go out looking like this. But I'm definitely taking off this lip color. Like, there's no way. This is just so bad. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!